everybody, it's Money Saving Coupon Gal, and did you go to Dollar Tree today and use your 10% friends and family discount coupon? Well, I did. I went to 3 different Dollar Tree stores and I got a lot of goodies. I got so many goodies that I have bags just piled on top of my table here and bags on the floor. So I hope you have something to drink and you're sitting down and you're comfortable because this is going to be a large haul. Okay, to start with, I got 3 containers of this awesome orange cleaner. I love this stuff. I put it in every load of laundry. Never have any problems, whether it's colors, whites, whatever. Works great. And these are the 32 ounce, so you get 100% free and got 10 cents off, so it was only 90 cents today. So I picked up 3 of these. I got 3 Lay's potato chips, 2 crispy treats, a sour cream and onion Lay's potato chips. I'm going to post a picture I took of their envelopes, and these are the 80 pack, and they're the security envelopes, but the other one I got, I think there was 40 in there. I took a picture of both, I'll post like I said, but these do not have the strip that you peel off where you just seal them, but for what I need them for, I don't need to seal them anyways, and if I do, I just put a little dab of water in the corner there, up in here. I don't need to seal the whole envelope because I don't use these to mail stuff out in, so I picked up this for 80 count. Such a deal for 90 cents. They did have some different slippers there that says one size fits most. These are Snuggle Feet by GMI, and I picked these up for my mother-in-law just for a spare set. I did try them on. They were a little snug on me, so I'm assuming they will fit her. So wish me luck with that. We all know how that's been going. I picked up some of the snack portion pack. Now these are marked on here, 1/2 cup, 3/4 cup, and a cup on the bag. There are 40 bags in here. And I thought this would be nice just to, you know, throw little snacks and peanuts and stuff in my husband's lunch. I got this washi tape, and this one is different. It's got all different pattern on one washi tape, which is nice. Usually it's just one pattern. This is multiple. I wasn't sure if this was going to be marked down or not, but I got these gym sticker set, and this was the Christmas one, and I thought it was cute, so I picked that up. There's what, 15 pieces in there for 90 cents. I picked up 4 of these collagen makeup cleansing wipes, and there's 30 in a package, and I love these wipes and stuff. I think they work really good to take the makeup off, and also they're really helpful right now because I cannot like wash my face with my eyebrows being microbladed. I cannot get them wet for 10 days, so I live with these. I'm taking them out several times a day and just cleaning my face and stuff so I can get any of the ointment that runs down, you know, off of my eyebrows and stuff. I don't want it to get into my eyes, so I'm constantly wiping my face with these, and I just love these. I got a medium and fine grit sanding block, and I got this just to do with my tumblers when I put the epoxy on them to scrub them down to wet sand them. I saw these paint palettes. There's 6 pieces in there, and there's 6 little like bowls in there for each one, and so I thought that would be nice because I'm trying to get into the painting with the cards and everything, so I picked that up. Now I got this, usually I don't get stuff that says batteries, you know, that you can't replace the batteries, but this was a clip-on spotlight, and it's LED, and it's got on and off switch, and it says indoor use only. It uses 3 non-replaceable 1.5 volt LR41 Eckline batteries, and so once it's dead, it's dead, so hopefully it lasts for at least a couple of months. They had a couple other colors. They had blue and black, and this was the only pink one I saw. And then, well, I'm going to hold these up because I'm going to tell you what happened with those. I got 2 of the antacid bottles. These work great. If you take Tums, these work just as good and are definitely a lot cheaper. So I picked up 2 bottles. And I still have to do my wreath with the flip-flops, so I picked up these poster boards. They're different colors, looks like, in teal, purple, pink, are the only colors I could see. There's 3 of each, it says, so I got that to do the welcome sign in. I got some Tropical Cool Pops, and there's 16 pops. And I also got the, what is this one? It just says Freezer Pops. This one does, I guess this one is just the regular Freezer Pop Cool Pops. My husband loves to snack on those when he's cutting the grass or whatever to cool off with. Then they have these packages of rice cakes. Now these are the natural, and then these are the multi-grain. They say they're thin, so I thought I would try them and see how they taste. They are gluten-free, so that's why I picked them up too. Something for us to snack on. And right here, you can see it says gluten-free, wheat-free, and it says wheat-free, vegan, fat 0%. Now this roll of gift wrap, I don't know where this appeared. It was just meant for me to get. I found it sitting in an aisle, not by the gift wrap or anything, and it's got little paw prints on it, and I could not find more of it. So it was just meant for me to see and pick up, and look how wide it is. I mean, this thing's really wide. Let's see the measurements. It's 30 inches by 10 feet. So I thought this is great. It's the craft paper, so it's not the thin wrapping paper. So this is great to ship boxes in, to wrap to ship boxes in. They gave me a free card. The only problem is it's in Spanish. So she threw this in with my stuff, which isn't mine. So I'm going to have to make sure I did not get charged for this. I picked up an easel, a silver easel. They have Jot foam mounting squares, and it looks like 4 squares per each side. It says there's 64 squares. It's double-sided. I've not seen this there before, so I picked it up. Hopefully it's good. And this here, there's 4. So they're pretty big, so I would cut those down, but I thought I would try them and see how well they do. I told you before I dropped my can that had all my Cricut stuff in, and these were in there, and a couple of them broke when they fell to the floor, so I picked up another package of these. I really like these. I use these. I made my husband a folding card that, like, not folded like this, but it folded over and then it folded back this way, and it had words on each one. I'll post a picture of it. So I colored it in with this so you could see, because I didn't have any double sided paper that was manly to do the card for him. So I used just the regular blue paper, and then I colored it in with this. And these were really nice. Okay, then I got this Jot plastic zip envelope, and it is 12.7 inches by 9.6. And I like because it zips open. They only had 2 in this color, and then when I went to check out, I noticed they had slit one, well, I guess when they opened the box or whatever, so I had her take it off of my total. And then I got 3 notebooks. They're all the same. I thought these were so cute. I love the pink with the daisy, and they're not actually binders, not notebooks, but so I got 3 of these. Then I saw this Jot paint set, and I saw it at the first store I went to, and I passed it up, but then when I went to the second store, I saw it again. I was like, you know what, let me get it, just see how it works. It comes with the brush. I'm not sure, I guess you dip the brush in water and kind of dip it in there. I'm not really sure, but I'm going to try this out. I got a candle for Rocky because he, believe it or not, will be 1 year old on August 5th, so I got this candle for him. Then I found some Kiss eyelashes, and they're all, I bought a bunch in this one because I don't like the real full bushy looking eyebrows or eyelashes, or the ones that are like a mile long. They're just not for me. I like the more natural look. But anyways, well, this was the first one I saw, and it comes with the little like tweezers or whatever to put it on with. There's the tweezer down there. But then I picked up, I think, 5 pairs of these, and those were Kiss, and these are also Kiss, but these are new. The applicator is a string. I've never heard of that. It says 5 times faster and easier, and they're premier lashes. It says perfect application every time, so we will see. So, let's see it go. And it says you just put them on, and then you just pull the string out. So we'll see how well that works, but here's 3. I know I got, I think, like 5 pairs of those. But here is another pair, so that makes 4. And then I got this, oops. And then I got this 11 by 14, yeah, 11 by 14 picture frame. And I'm going to do a project with this, so I will show you that when I do it. I got 2 rolls of the clear contact paper. I love this for my Cricut. I've not had any problems with this, and I know a lot of people, they use the Cricut brand, or they go on Amazon and they spend a lot more money, but so far this has worked for me, and the decals I have sold, nobody has ever said they had a problem with getting this transfer tape off. So I mean, that's what I use it for. It's not transfer tape, but that's what I use it for. So as long as it's working, I'm going to keep buying it. I got this notebook. I really thought this was cute with the love and the flower, and it's got little pockets here on each side, and the back also has the love on it. So then I picked up these envelopes to mail some decals in. Now, when you go to Dollar Tree or really anywhere, look and see. They had some, these are 8-pack. They had some that were 6-pack, and they're the same size, but the difference was, and you'll see in the picture, is that this has the like little like brad thing, you know, where you got to flip it open and through the hole here, and you seal it. The other one just had a strip of like tape there that you peeled the paper off of and you put it down. Be honest with you, I got this one because I always tape my packages up. I never depend on this metal piece. I never depend on the tape or whatever. So why not get 2 more if I'm going to tape it up anyways? So that's what I got, was the 8-pack one. And then I got some paper tape stickers in different designs. Here's the first design. And the second one. And the third one. And the funny thing is that I found this, it says a soft microfiber gentle cleanse and polishes any screens or lenses. But if you look, it matches my notebook that I got with the love and the flowers. I thought that was so cute that it matched. But actually, I saw this before I saw the notebook. So I picked this up because I'm using our rags to wipe our glasses and stuff, so I have them all around. And then they had this compass and protractor, and I picked that up just because I thought, well, why not? Might need it someday. Now they had self-adhesive stencils there. I've never seen these before. So these are the ones that I got, and looking, there's no name on them or anything, so they're just, let's see. Okay, there's little numbers down here. This says POTW 103. It's got a little number down in there. So this is the first one. This one says POS 704. Alright, this one has the feathers. I just like the designs on these. I don't know how many times you could use them, but I thought even if, since they're self-adhesive, if the stickiness comes off, you could always use the spray adhesive and keep using them because they feel like they're like a vinyl or something. They're not paper. And then this one is POS 706. And this one I really love, and it is POT 509 with all the flowers. Okay, and I'm not going to be able to get this all in the frame, but I bought 2 of these, and here is the hook, and it goes into the ground. Now, both of their flagpoles have their pros and cons. These, I like, it's all one piece, it stakes in the ground, but the flag comes off of here, so I did buy some, like, tape stuff from them that I put around here, and I haven't had any problems since then. The other one that they sell that comes in 2 pieces and you tighten the screw to keep them in place, those come unscrewed and the top part flips around and everything. I hate that one. I have it in my front yard, and it seems like every time I walk out my front door, I'm over there tightening it again. And I guess maybe I could glue it or something. That's probably one we have to do. But I like the one piece and stuff. You don't have to worry. The other one, the screw gets rusty or whatever. So I picked up 2 of these. I got 4 bags of the cheese doodles because I have not seen these in quite a while. And actually, I just found these at the last store. The first 2 stores didn't even have them. And then I got a bag of oatmeal cookies. Okay, I got some of these pretty bright bright flowers. I love the color. I mean, yeah, flowers. I got it in pink. I got one in blue. And I should have another one in here. Well, I know I have another one in yellow, but I don't see it in this bag. So I got those to go on my wreath. I got my mother-in-law a word find book. She likes doing these. I got some big binder clips for a craft that I'm doing. So then I found a 2-pack of jot correction pens. I picked those up because you can always use a correction pen. I bought 2 bags of the Cheese Doodle Crunchy because my husband likes those. Here are the yellow flowers I got. I got a bag of the Party Mix. I got so much stuff up here, so if you hear a big thump, it means everything fell off the table. And then I got some of the Snack Pack sugar-free. It's got 2 orange and 2 strawberry Jell-O cups. Okay, now I picked up these barrettes because I like to pin my bangs back at night. I don't know why, I just don't like them in my face, and the only reason why they're pinned back now is because they cannot touch my eyebrows. Microblading, there's a lot of stuff you have to go through afterwards, but it's well worth it. But anyways, so I saw these were in a pack, and I think I can open them now. There's like 3 or 4 in here. And when I was checking out, I was looking at another item, which I'm going to show you. So I didn't get to tell the guy because I didn't want to open the bag in the store because then they think you're like, you know, doing something. So I thought when I get to the register, I'm going to tell him I only want 1 of these. Well, I forgot to tell him because I was looking at this other item I'm going to show you in a couple minutes. And so he ended up giving me all 3. There's 12 in here for 90 cents. They don't even pay attention. And I'm going to tell you something, another incident that happened too at another store. I went and I bought this small frame at the second store. Well, the first store I went to, I picked up a small frame to go with that big frame. But then when I went to the second store, I saw this one. I liked it better. So I asked the manager, I said, could I leave my card here for a second? I want to switch out a frame I just bought at another store. And she was like, sure, go ahead. I said, it's in my car. I'm going to go get it and I'll get the receipt. So I go to my car, I get the frame, I get the receipt, I come back. And when I went to go check out, I had the old frame and I had the receipt around it and I had this frame, and I told her while she was ringing me up, I said, do you want me to give you this? Or at the end, I said, I need to return this one and I want to buy this one. So hold it to the end. So I give it to her at the end. She just throws my receipt down, doesn't even look at it. She credits me for both of them. And then she puts them aside. And I said, well, wait a minute, I want one of those. And then she goes, oh, well, which one did you? She goes, you're buying them? And I said, no, I'm returning this one and I'm buying this one. So she's like, oh, okay. So I looked at my receipt after I left to make sure she did credit me. And she did credit me the $1, but she never charged me for this one. So she actually gave me this frame for free. The cashiers at Dollar Tree are getting lazier and lazier, and to be honest with you, I'm tired of correcting them, and I refuse to. If they screw up and they're not paying attention after I tell them what I'm doing, I don't feel that I need to keep telling them over and over again how to do their job. So, like I said, when I got to the other store, I thought, let me look at my receipt to make sure, and she did credit me the $1. But this one is not on there at all, so I didn't get charged for this one. So I got the $1 back for the one that I returned, which if she had looked at my receipt, she would have known I only paid 90 cents for. So I actually made 10 cents off of them by getting this. That's how sad it is that they just don't care at these stores. Just like at the first store, I had a ton of stuff. One of the employees was leaving. The employee that had checked me out, I said, can you take the carts outside? And he said, oh yeah. Well, the lady who was getting off duty, she was standing there getting her stuff out of her cart because she had bought some stuff, and she goes, no, you can't. And I go, okay, well, he's saying yeah and you're saying no, so which one is it? And she goes, well, obviously he's not paying attention to you because he knows you cannot take the cart outside. So this poor lady who was off duty went and scanned the cart, so, you know, by the wheel so that you can take it out. And she said, well, bring it back. And I said, I always do, no problem. And she was like, well, thank you for doing that. So, I mean, it's a shame that these employees just don't care. So I don't know what the problem is, but you know, I'm just over correcting them, to be honest. And maybe some of you will say, well, that's wrong, you know, or whatever. But this is an ongoing thing. And when you correct them, you get an attitude. So I let them do their thing. So now for my last items, which these are the items I was looking at when he rang up those barrettes, and that's why I have forgotten about them, because they have these hidden, or not hidden, I shouldn't say that. They have them up by the register. They don't have them out in the store is what I meant to say, because people steal them. It's a shame, but this is the world we live in these days. When anything's good like this or popular, they have to keep it by the register. So they had them up there, so you had to look through them while he was ringing you up, and then buy them right then. You couldn't go up there and get them and then shop. You had to pay for them right when you took them out. So I was looking through these. So I got, you ready? Some fidget spinners. That's this one. This is the black one. I got a blue one, a red one, and a glow in the dark one. Now they had a box of them. I only got 4 of them. I think I got 1 of each color, and this was the only glow in the dark one. Actually, the same cashier who told me I could take the cart outside, I asked him if they had different colors in the glow in the dark, and he said, oh, they don't make them in glow in the dark. We don't have any. And I said, well, here's one right here. So obviously he doesn't know anything what's going on in that store. But anyways, so I got 4 of the fidget spinners. So I was happy about that. And the second store, I forgot to ask them. I wanted to see if there was more colors, and I thought maybe I'd throw some in a giveaway. I forgot to ask them. The third store I went to, they were already sold out. So I was surprised the first store even had as many, but the one lady told me that they had more in the back. So I think that they were only bringing so many out at a time, and that's probably why they still had some. So that is everything. This, you could see it's piled up all the way up to here now. I mean, I bought so much, but you know, you have to get good use of that 10% off, even though it's just 10%. Hey, 10% is 10%. And this is stuff that I would have bought anyways, so that's the way I always look at it. Why not get it all at once when I have a good coupon? So I hope you guys all got to go and find you some goodies to use that coupon on today. And that's the end of this haul. So thanks everyone for watching. Please click like and subscribe. And until next time, bye everyone.